I'm gonna give you 4 skills that all of my students are using in 2023 to make their first 100K online. The first thing is video editing. Now, I know that probably caught you off guard, but hear me out. Just give me 1 second. Let me explain. Video is the main way that people are consuming information nowadays. It's very, very obvious. Even if you look right here, 80% of consumers want to see more videos from online businesses, and 80% of people prefer video over just text, right? And take a look at even your personal life. If you look at your favorite apps on your phone, look at your top 3 apps, look at the top 3 websites that you like to visit frequently. The first thing that pops up when you open these apps or these websites is 9 times out of 10 gonna be a video. You have an amazing opportunity as an entrepreneur to come in and communicate your products and your services through video as well. And having video editing skills is gonna save you money in the beginning, because you're not going to need to go hire video editors. You're not going to need to wait 2 or 3 days for a turnaround time to get your video back, because we know in 2023 speed is everything. The internet's moving fast, so in order for you to keep up, you're going to need to have some basic knowledge of video editing. And I'm not talking about being a professional video editor, like, you know, making crazy transitions and making like movie style edits. No, I'm talking about a simple transitions, knowing, you know, when to cut out bad parts of the video, when to keep it engaging, and knowing how to export a video. Just something as basic as this is going to give you a huge edge over your competition in 2023. The second skill you're going to need is social media marketing. And I know when I first say that, people are automatically, especially on this channel, are going to assume that I'm talking about like paid ads, you know, social media ads and Instagram and Facebook ads. But that is just one aspect of social media marketing. I think on a very basic level, we all have a good understanding right now that social media has absolutely taken over the world, and that's where everybody's attention is at. Attention is very valuable, especially going into 2023, where the average attention span is like 5-10 seconds, right? So being able to capture a minute of somebody's time is already a skill that, you know, a lot of people are not going to be able to understand. So if you understand how to market your products on social media, even if you're not using paid ads, just knowing what it takes to get somebody to stop mid-scroll on their feed, pay attention to your video, and then continue down the line of your funnel, I think that's just another skill that's going to separate you from your competition and give you yet another edge so that you can blow up your business and get to 100K. And if you're watching this video right now, you probably have a basic understanding of how Instagram, TikTok, and all the other social media platforms works. So as you're browsing these platforms, I want you to just be mindful. Just think of, what is it about this video or this piece of content that's getting me to stop? What are the comments saying? Just study and analyze the psychology behind all these pieces of content that get you to stop, because that's going to get you to understand what to do in your video editing skills to get the same type of results. The third skill you're going to need to make your first 100K online is building out funnels. I'm not talking about kitchenware when I say funnels. I'm more so talking about websites, landing pages, and things that have to do with directing that attention, like I mentioned in skill 2, and directing that attention into a certain funnel and a certain series of steps that equals money for your business and you providing a service or product to people. So a lot of people on this channel, you're probably familiar with drop shipping, because that's what I mainly talk about here. So your Shopify website is an example of a funnel. It directs attention from social media down to a funnel that allows you to get paid in exchange for a product. So the funnel is probably the single most important of all of these steps that I'm about to mention, besides step 4, which we'll get to, because this is the medium in which you're actually going to exchange the product and the money. Okay, this is how you get paid. Go to your favorite influencer's Instagram page. You're gonna see they probably have a link tree. That is an example of a type of funnel. They're able to direct attention from their Instagram page into their website so that they can actually communicate and exchange with their audience. And the best part about this is that with the advancement of technologies and landing page builders, if you know a basic ClickFunnels, if you know a basic Shopify website and Squarespace, things like that, you can easily drag and drop and build a highly professional website that is able to captivate your customers based off of the attention that you've grabbed, and able to direct them down a series of steps so that you can actually exchange goods with them. An easy way to learn this is just play around. You can start a free Shopify website. I think it's like $1 for a trial. So if you want to start that, go ahead. I'll have a link in the description for that. And and you'll basically be able to play around even if you don't plan on getting any visitors there. Just be familiar with what it takes to build out a website, a basic landing page, and use some basic copywriting to convince them to click the next steps of your funnel. It frustrates me so much to like open up TikTok and see people getting millions and millions of views, and then you go into the comment section and they're like, click to get a free DoorDash meal. It's like, that's really what you decide to do with all the attention that you're getting on your profile? If you just learn a basic level of building out funnels and websites and landing pages, you'll be able to understand how to turn that attention into a deadly money-making machine in the back end that can easily generate you over $100,000 this year. Now, before I share with you the most important skill that you're gonna need this year, I would like to mention that it's been a proven fact that 4 out of 5 entrepreneurs that subscribe to this channel end up making more money by the end of the year. So I'm just saying, all up to you what you want to do with that information. Skill number 4 is going to be focus. And yes, this is not like the other skills that I've mentioned before. The other skills are tangible. They're things that you can actually see. There's things you can interact with, but focus is something that is not. But the good news is it's something that you can still learn. Because we live in an attention economy now, the best asset that you're going to need to have as an individual, not just an entrepreneur, is going to be your ability to focus. Focusing is the difference between making $100,000 in 2 years or making $100,000 in 2 months. Let me explain. Imagine every single day you only have 10 points of focus, 10 points of energy that you can direct towards a singular task. So for example, when you wake up and you open the social media app and you spend the first 40 minutes in bed just scrolling on social media, you've already wasted 1 point of focus. And then you have to get up and get dressed and decide what you're gonna wear today, and make sure you're bathed correctly. That's gonna take another point of focus. You're gonna have to decide what you want to eat, and think about the mental energy that it takes to cook a well-balanced meal, all while not burning down your kitchen. That takes focus, okay? So throughout the day, you're gonna realize that you're spending your energy and focusing on things, and I bet you if you just take the next 24 hours to do this exercise and look at where you're spending your energy on, you're gonna realize real quickly that 70, if not 80% of the things that you spend your time focusing on has nothing to do with you achieving your goals, it has nothing to do with what you wanna do in life, and it has nothing to do with you making 100K this year. So the easiest way to go about doing this is spend the next 24 hours as a test. Just see where you spend your 10 points of focus, and then easily eliminate those things that are not contributing to your goal. That is going to be the difference between the person that is 50 years old and still making 50K a year versus the person that's half that age, 25 years old, and making 100K per month. It's because that person at 25 years old understands that they need to focus and not give their attention to people who are trying to suck their attention away, but instead grab other people's attention through videos, direct them down a funnel that is going to exchange goods for services and get paid for it. So you need to give out less focus, but then draw people's focus in return. And that's how you're actually gonna win in 2023. I actually wanna challenge you. Go ahead and implement those 4 skills that I talked about all throughout the year with extreme focus and attention to detail. And I guarantee, check back in on this video within a year, and you're gonna see that you've made more money than ever before. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next vid.